Unmade decisions are exhausting. I'll repeat that because it's so important. Unmade decisions are exhausting. Have you noticed that when you haven't yet made up your mind about something, when you're still in decision mode, you're easily swayed by things outside of yourself, external factors? You're exhausted, you're drained, and you feel in a kind of limbo, right? So think about a time in your life when you were in that situation. And it's probably now, because this video is all about when is the right time to make that change. When is the right time to make that transition? Whether it's changing your business, changing your career, redesigning your business, but going for what you really want. Now, here's the thing I will always answer. There is never a right time unless you decide it's so, and unless you make it so. And that's really what it's all about. It's all around getting down to making that decision and not delay. It starts with making the decision. The decision is not the end goal that you get to when you've done all your research, you've done all your things. It's like, okay, now I'm going to make this transition, because you'll probably never get there. How many people do you know, and maybe it's even yourself, who are pretty much window shopping when it comes to transition? They're like a little bit here, a little bit there, very lukewarm, but they're not really committing. It's not going to happen. If you don't decide and commit, it's not going to happen. You need to decide and commit and make that decision and then go for it. And don't worry if you make a wrong decision. There is not such a thing. You will just at that stage have a lot more information about yourself, and you can make a new, even better decision. But the right time to make that change is when you decide that it is and you make it so you're ready to commit. Think about it. Once you make a decision in your life, energy frees up, you can get the focus, you can get the momentum, you feel so much better, and you're all in. When it comes to the things we really want in life, the business that we really want, that entrepreneur we want to be, whether you're an existing or new one, you gotta have hunger. Your hunger has gotta be stronger than the pain of the unknown, of the fear of the unknown. People who are hungry need to make decisions. If right now you're dallying with that transition you really want to make, be honest with yourself. Is it because you're not really in fully? That's what I see a lot. So here is my challenge to you. Are you going to decide that this is the right time for you to make this decision? Look at the way the world is today. Terrorism, financial crisis, crazy election results. It's not going to change. I've been in this field for over 10 years, and it was a lot easier back then. You know, things were a little bit, we're going back to normal. Now, there is no normal. Uncertainty is a new normal. You only have the power you give yourself. If you're going to wait for a certain person to become a president, for a certain financial situation to go back to itself, for anything else to get just the way you are, you can wait a mighty long time. And you know what? Like Annie Dillard, the writer, said, how we live our days is, really how we live our lives. Don't wait. Don't live a half-assed life. Decide, commit, go all in. You can always change your mind. But don't window shop when it comes to the really important things. Decide that now is the right time. That is the only power you will ever have. So take it back and decide that now is the time, or not. Maybe if you're really honest, actually no, now is not the right time. Maybe you have other things that are more important. Priority used to be a singular word. It's only recently it's turned into plural. That's because you can only really have one true priority at any stage. So decide if it is that it's going to be your transition. And if you decide it's not, that's totally fine. But make the decision. Don't half-ass your life. Get on with it. Thank you.